Hi there, I'm Megan, and today I'm going to show you how to use the tune-up balls to release your outer hip. So in our hip, we have this big bone that kind of comes up in a fan shape. We're going to take our tune-up balls still in their little tote or a sock if you've lost it, and just lay it right at the top of the hip. So when I feel, the top of my hip bone is right about here, right in here, and the bone to my leg is just underneath it. I'm going to come to bring that into a wall. Any wall, doesn't matter. And I'm not really letting that inside leg that I'm leaning on bear any weight. Most of my weight's in my other foot, and I'm really leaning into the wall here, starting with some static pressure and just noticing how it feels. I might just gently, slowly sway my body forward a little, coming back to neutral, back just slightly. Not enough to lift up off the props, just to kind of roll some different pressure points from front to back. Coming into the middle. We'll add the smallest of movements. So we're doing a hip hike. So thinking about pulling your hip up towards your shoulder. You're gonna roll that ball only a ½ inch or so and coming back down. If you go to move and it feels really like it's taking your breath away, you can lean into your elbow and your leg a little bit more to take out some of the body weight. Or you can go back to a static pressure. So as you can see, slow roll up and down. Sometimes the tune-up balls migrate a little bit, so you have to put them back into place. Adjust based on comfort. And let's add one more move here. Coming back into a moment of stillness, leaving the tune-up ball centered, that hip space. My body weight is supported by the wall. If it's feeling too deep, I can even use this arm and push away from the wall slightly to gauge my depth. In super slow-mo, this inside leg where our ball is touching, I want you to just lift, bending the knee in front of you, bringing the foot to hover. And then keeping that knee bent, start to kick your foot behind you, but super, super slow, slow motion. And notice how it feels, sometimes pretty gnarly, that feedback with the ball. Slow-mo coming back. The range of motion doesn't need to be very big. You can moderate your depth as needed. What we want to do is take a nice long time to explore, coming forward and back. Keep going. Notice what's happening to your breath. Often when things feel a little spicy, we can tend to clench up. We want to keep that breath consistent. And maybe there's a spot in there that feels like, oh, I just want to hang out. Feel free. Maybe you want to stay moving. Last few breaths here. Eventually coming to bring your foot back to stillness. Reach down for the ball, peel yourself away from the wall. Come to bring yourself standing up tall. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips, hips over knees, knees over feet. Just notice the sensation around the hip, which you feel side to side. And then see how you feel. It might be helpful to do this again on the other side, or you might be experiencing more one-sided pain, but give it a try. Let me know what you think and if this was helpful, and I hope to move again with you soon.